Now we wait. There we are. Greetings everyone, I am Dr. J, and this may end up being a mistake, and in all likelihood, this stream probably won't last as long as I normally go. And the reason for that is that I got a cold of some kind. Was worried it was COVID for a little bit, but I took a test, it came back negative, so fortunately it's done havoc to my voice, so hopefully that won't be super obvious over the course of the stream, and with any luck there won't be a whole lot of role-playing either, so... or a whole lot of reading to do. If there is, I may have to cut this one a little shorter than normal, but you know what? Apart from my throat absolutely hating me, I'm feeling okay. So, may as well press on, see how far we get. In worst case scenario, I can always just bring Smash Bros. Or Pokemon out. So, what might this be? A dwarf clothed in but a few straps of fur, puffs up his bared chest with every drag from his pipe. Come a long way to get some air, have you? What are you doing here? Enjoying the fine weather. Just a bit longer. He smiles, letting a cloud of smoke and frosted breath escape through his teeth. My mistress had business with the Andrites. We'll be off soon as she's done in the Abbey. Meantime, I was told to stay put. They don't want any outsiders meandering about. She's already put in some kind of X on me. Says I won't even remember any of this, but the copper's worth it. She says I'll wake up at home with a full coin purse. I've pursued most of my mornings, so that had a certain appeal. Tell me about your mistress. Which one? He lets out a chuckle and slaps his chest. A reddening print blooms on his skin. Wish she were the fun kind. She's a gift bearer. Paid me well to guard her on the journey, though. I'm looking to get inside. Are you now? He pulls the pipe away from his clenched teeth and points at long stem to the path ahead. Far as I know, straight this way. Middle path on the right with the ruined arch. If they let you in, course. Andrites are none too friendly but to their own. My mistress went through the archway, spoke to some guards there, then headed on. He bites down on his pipe with a sour expression. They got eyes on the other paths. Cast me dirty looks from afar when they pass this way. He grunts. As if I'd stand here in plain view if I had some grand design of sneaking into their blazing church. And what's an abbey got that's worth hiding anyway? Monks? He grunts again and shakes his head and mutters something about if he were younger. Do you know of other ways into the abbey? No, but it's an abbey, not a fortress. You can bet it's got holes. Like any fat old monster. Supply passages, escape routes. He shrugs as if it were a matter of course. I'd be lying if I said I'd never explored one uninvited when I was too young to know better. Helped myself to its relics. Let's just say if a certain war goddess has her way, I'll be living my next life as a dung roll bug. Why are you helping me? You got a look about you. Look like you need it. And maybe there's something I don't like about this place. Like it's hiding something. My younger days, it'd be me going there. Doubt we'll meet again. Any luck my mistress will return soon. Hope you find what you're looking for. Alright. Well, if I was able to slip past the guards the first time, in theory there will be a way to slip past the second time. Slip past elsewhere. So first...
Hard to imagine a whole sect living out here. But I guess that's the point.
Find the salt well. Well, let's be thorough in our exploration. Any luck? Wait, what's this? Oh, hireling pay. Nothing too serious.
I should not have peered over the edge. I could see no bottom.
Ha! Perhaps if you pray, the lady will allow you to forget.
Hey there.
I wonder if they have anything interesting to say.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
Oh! Who's there? I was just looking for the way out. You are trespassing here. Okay, so... doesn't look like there's anything interesting this direction, unless I'm willing to fight the guards. So... So that's what lies in
I
that
shall be
direction.
discreet.
Alright, let's at least make sure that you've got the map explored. Huh. You stand at the precipice of a fissure that time has torn into the mountain, upon which the abbey stands. Whistling winds call out from the depths of the crevice, mournful wails hinting at the great descent from the edges into the dark and lonely spaces below. Encased in centuries of rime, a gargantuan skeletal hand hangs awkwardly above the gap. His fingers are splayed in a pained pose, ice preserving the circumstances of the victim's death long after the flesh rotted away. With only the ominous moaning of the crevice to disturb your thinking, you consider your options. Considering the span of the gap and the position of the skeletal hand, you believe a well-placed grapple hook would allow you to reach the other side. Though positioning the hook may be tricky, the winds are not so strong that they would endanger attempts to cross.
I'll see what I can find.
Let us first and I accidentally hit the wrong button. That's alright. So that gives me time to think. So this looks like one potential entrance. I mean, we've got more, well, I've got more grapple hooks than I know what to do with, so I may as well slip through this way. If they're just sitting there menacingly, well, if they're just standing there menacingly, I don't expect that there would be too many problems. Oh, they're coming back this way. The middle finger is a large target, but it sits in the midst of buffering winds that threaten to blow the rope and grapple off course. Whoever casts the grappling hook will need nimble fingers to ensure a good throw. Nice. Zawa dangles to grapple cautiously, waiting to release the rope during a lull in the gusting winds. During a quiet moment, Alinar swings the grapple back and begins to rock the weight forward for a toss. Just before the release, a blast of air erupts from the crevice. Alinar flinches, sending the grapple off course. It slams into the great skeletal ulna, with a crackling sound that you can barely hear over the wind's howl. Alinar quickly spools the rope back up from the depths to recover the grapple. Who has a dex of 18? Any of us? And it looks like they're starting to walk back this way, so that's not an option unless I can bolster my dex somehow. Better rely on this autosave then. Okay. Shouldn't have made that autosave. So I guess the next question then. How best to approach this? Well, let's see. Would it be possible for one of us to get over there? How close are we? So, Alanth is pretty close. Presumably, I can equip something that gives him an extra dex bonus, especially since apparently you don't have any... Especially since you don't have a girdle. That'll allow me to do it, actually. Alright, let's go ahead and walk through this again. There we go. Now, before...
Hard to imagine a whole sect living out here. But I guess that's the point.
Easy does it. Even our visitor is to be turned away, he said.
What interest would our quarters hold?
Our quarters aren't the worry. It's our brothers and sisters below.
Curious. So nothing that way. Okay, let's be more discreet with our quick saves. Or at least have me go solo. Properly
Hey there.
scope things out.
Sure.
Especially since I'm more likely to move through undetected. Case in point. We've got those two over there. Seem to be periodically moving back and forth. Let's see where they lead. Alright, so they go over here. Can I go behind this rock to avoid detection? Alright, I didn't think so. Let's see if I can at least, never mind, get stunned out. If I could afford to fight some of them, I could probably fight this group. Alright, I'm gonna turn Party A off and just focus on this. Oh wow. Well, they knocked me down quick.
What?
Alright, these guys are bothering me.
Hey there.
Alright.
Keeping an eye out.
So that allows us to loop around to this side. Interesting. A coppery sheen glistens under the layers of ice that cling around this giant femur with the colors of a rainbow. Theoretically get in that way then. Alright, so that's one direction I can move.
Keeping an eye out.
So... Guess I'm not gonna get info from this group. Oh dear, why did they like Alod so much? Knock him away. Or not. Oh, with Alon's down, that's why I didn't guess anything from him.
Yeah?
Whew, good thing I sold most of my jewelry.
Nice and quiet.
Alright, so now that I know that I can do this, let's have Aloth do it. The grappling hook cuts an odd path through the expanse of violent air, the attached rope trailing behind in a bizarre spiral. Despite its odd course, the grapple eventually sails over the middle finger, its rope winding securely around the frozen bone. You give it 2 tugs and you're confident it won't budge. You take a firm hold on the rope and swing across the crevice. Despite high winds and an unsettling creaking from the enormous ice-encrusted finger, you safely reach the other side. Stand at the edge of a crevice as you traverse with the help of a grappling hook and a conveniently located giant skeletal hand.
Hey there.
And if I need to get back, there we are.
I'll see what I can...
And we're in. So, let's see what lies within.
Sure.
Alrighty. Now comes the interesting part. Although looking around, it looks like I'll see more monsters than men. Let's hope I'm wrong. Oh, it looks biters. I am not wrong. Aloth!
Hi?
Fireball! Oh, I turned party A off. That's why I'm not casting anything.
Lava root! Lava root! Be I'll teach you a lesson!
Did you really cast Sunlance on a spiderling? Me? Party AI can be weird sometimes. Ooh, looks cool. Optional wand. Aloth, you take it.
Tell me.
Yeah?
The rest of it goes into the stash. Ooh, more camping supplies. Despite the icy sheen
Sure.
that covers these webs, these threads gently vibrate at the slightest
I'll
disturbance.
see what I can find.
Alright, that was just the hireling payday. Go. Oh, this looks like it's going to be very interesting. Hovering over a skeleton half trapped in ice, a faint trace of essence lingers in the cold air of the cavern. You let your soul envelop the essence. Memories spread in a thin mist under you, dim and torn, their scattered fragments floating like motes of dust in the twilight. You're walking into an oblong chamber. The stones of its underground walls glisten, still wet from the floodwaters. A hand clasps on your shoulder. You hear her whisper, Arthrek, I don't want to look. The memory vanishes, and now all you see is a slab of stone. You're staring at it, just inches away from the wall. Your fingers trace circles on it, digging into the moss that clings on its weathered surface. You're not sure how long you've been touching it. Perhaps you've always been. A scream jolts you. Its echoes thunder throughout the halls. Your ears hurt, a pain that digs deep, burrowing into your head like a twisted dagger. You run. Others run. You don't know them, you can't remember them, but somehow you take comfort in their presence. Yes, they will help you with the pain, the noise. You'll kill it. The anger of the memory subsides, and now you're sitting down on steps carved on rock. Dozens of skeletons lie below, beneath frozen water. Their jaws hang open, silent. Yet what's that? A low rumble, gargling, growing, deafening. You snap your head to the side in anguish and see it. The water rushing down the halls, pushing you in a torrent of white foam. You fall, your mouth opens to shout, but your screams are muffled as it fills with water.
They'll never know I'm here.
So this place was flooded out by something. Interesting. Extra move speed? Ooh, interesting. But that's if you can maintain endurance. Door sealed shut. Rule of the Anointed. An acrid and pungent smell climbs from the depths of this pit. Low tide? That's supposed to... Why am I hearing footsteps? Alright, let's move back here just in case there's trouble. Then I'll send Alinar in alone.
Yeah?
Let's see what we can find. Huh. Spotted. They don't seem to care. Clamps of moss frozen under a layer of slick and green slime build up between the cut stone. Sunken eyes devoid of spark. Noise, no more. Aimlessly, this dwarf jerks his head to the side as if looking for someone. I know you?
Consider it done.
Apparently not.
Of course.
Am I gonna regret? I'm gonna regret. Alright, let's see if we can survive this nonsense. Put him to sleep. Okay, note to self, don't do that. Where's quick save? Here we are. Alright, so if I want to get through there, I'm gonna have hell in a handbasket. So, given that... Wonder how I should play this out then.
Sure.
Now that I know that I can walk around with impunity, that I don't seem to care until after I try opening the gate. Let's see what lies this way. Maybe there'll be something interesting.
I'll have it in no time. The work of a moment.
I'll see what's ahead.
Oh, that door's taking its sweet time to open up. That would be why. That's when I'd have to fight the Android. Have to fight the Androids, huh?
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Yeah?
The question is, how much do I care about fighting these guys? Or not fighting, as the case might be.
Hey there.
Got one guy there. Oh god, that's a lot. That's a lot. I think I'd have better luck dealing with the gates. Oh man. Well, given what these Androids do I necessarily care about playing nice with them? I get the feeling if they're at the point where they're unleashing this army, I don't know if they can necessarily be negotiated with. I think here's what we'll do. We'll set that off. Huh. Moving away meant that they didn't attack.
Didn't we have our fill of lunatics in Brackenbury?
Oh, this ought to be good.
Who's there?
Hey there.
This ought to be interesting. Tufts of downy gray hair spout from the back of this man's scalp like shrubs. His lower lip curls inward over a row of teeth that appear to have mostly fallen out, and a musty odor hangs about him like a fog.
Is that you, Edith? I thought I'd lost you.
I see this man's mind, shattered, crumbling, even as we stand here.
I called for you. I wanted to search, but the blizzard lasted days. I'm so sorry.
He extends a hand in a gesture of apology, but then the fingers curl and he draws it back. He squints, as if trying to see you better.
But wait. We did find you. When the thaw finally came, I saw you rigid, frozen. You cannot be Edith. No, we are in the Abbey. Gift bearers. And you must be the tide bringer.
His eyes widen. No, I've come here to find something. A reliquary.
Do I imagine this? How can that be? The Abbey does not receive visitors. I suppose it matters little. The tide bringer will come one day, and the terrible cycle will continue. The halls of silence. They take our minds, memory by memory. It would be peaceful, we were told, like going to sleep. Look around you. We, the low tide, who have been sealed down here all these many years, do we seem at peace to you? We are lost, terrified.
Who are you?
No one has asked me in I don't know how long. Who was I? I was the High Abbot, wasn't it? High Abbot. Ferentis. That was me. Or the one before me, if not. No longer, though. I am just another brother of the low tide. I remember a woman. Was she my wife? She had curls in her hair, and she spoke softly. What became of her? I carry so many memories that I took from strangers who wanted to be rid of them. I don't know what's mine anymore. And there are so many holes. Every image a blur or a void. Would that I could be free of this place. Free to make new memories. To know who I am.
What is it that the Tidebringer is meant to do?
The Tidebringer comes to replace the High Abbot. The ritual is called... It is called... The Rising. Yes. We carry so many memories. Tragic or dangerous some. We live above for a time, devoted to Andra. Then we come here to forget it all, wash our souls clean of the memories. When it is done, a Tidebringer is summoned. Those above, the high tide, they become the low tide. It means they are brought here to the halls of silence, but not before the old low tide are removed, drowned in a flood, and swept away. The Rising.
You did not choose to be here?
Did we? We did. We chose it when we thought it was our duty, and that it would be peaceful. But the more we forget, the less we understand. Every day something familiar becomes strange. If I had known, I'd never have accepted my assignment to the Abbey. Nor would many, I suspect.
He made his choice when he was of sound mind. He's not himself anymore. Better to finish the ritual and release him back to the wheel.
What is it you want from me?
There is a relic, an aspergillum, it was called. What was it?
He thinks for a while with a pained expression, his lips mouthing words.
Well, it doesn't matter. It controls the floodwaters, but also the outer floodgates. Andra's witness. That is the name. It is down here, but I don't recall how to reach it. The High Abbot knows. If you can find out from him, you could set us free. Open the gates. We would leave in peace and finish our lives in dignity.
Are you sure it's wise to release the low tide in this condition?
We are all so old now. There is little damage we could do in this state.
I don't know. We had this old fella in Gilded Vale. Looked harmless, couldn't talk, but he'd bite you if you tried to steal his steak when no one was looking.
Once we are free of this place, we will be able to make memories again. The confusion and paranoia will pass.
I'll see what I can do.
Use the door behind me. Safer that way.
Yeah, I got that. The Storied Adventurer, what's that? Complete a minor, average, major, grand, and legendary stronghold adventure? Oh, that's this completing. It took 3 separate expeditions from the south coast of the Living Lands for Pelagina to reach the fabled Valley of Glass. Though the legends had been exaggerated somewhat, the reality of the valley was breathtaking. It contained flora and fauna that had never been seen in any other known parts of Aora. Great lumbering beasts and terrifying winged creatures that flew so high that they seemed to disappear into the clouds. And at the heart of it all was the great glass tree. When Pelagina examined it, it became obvious that it was not made of glass at all, but of fascinating clear wood bearing transparent sap along its great trunk and branches. Though the storied helmed warrior was nowhere to be found, Pelagina did find a pair of glittering clear wooden gauntlets at the base of the tree. It's unclear who made them, if they were made from the tree's wood, and why they had been left there. With the route finally charted, other explorers began arriving in the Valley of Glass, but subsequent visitors reported that the flora and fauna had started to fade and disappear. Some speculate that the arrival of outsiders was causing the magic of the valley to retreat back into the depths of the Aora. Interesting. Very interesting. So, that's like, ooh. Not bad. Not bad at all. So, the rising tide. High Abbot. I don't know how we would.
Flame and sound.
I don't know how we would get the High Abbot to give this up, given that we'd be perceived as intruders, but see what happens. Oh shit. I'm gonna regret walking in here and quick saving right now. Are these low tide? Yes, they're low tide. Hey. Alright, I'm hearing walking. So... an acrid and pungent smell climbs up from the depths of this pit.
Mm-hmm.
As before, we'll send my character up ahead since I've got the best stealth stat. Or we'll just fight anyway and call it a day. Wait, he just... what? I'm very confused by what just happened. I am very confused by what is happening. Beyond the door, you catch a glimpse of apes in the darkness. Wails and whispers, faint and erratic, echo from within the sealed halls. Might not be able to avoid fighting all the low tide. This door appears to be barred from the inside. Does not budge. Or low tide. Doubt I can sneak past all of them. Huh,
I'll take a peek.
They don't seem to care. Perhaps that's for the best. Different scenes of an ocean shoreline are carved into 4 stone panels, arranged almost haphazardly at different heights along a network of rails. Also, you could have walked in without a fight. You could have lied and said you've come to replace the leader of the temple and peacefully come into the location. Yeah, I thought about it, but I figured that this way would be more fun. Also, I'm trying to play my character as an honest sort, so lying doesn't seem like a good idea. Well, I'm trying to roleplay as an honest sort. I theoretically could lie to get through this, but I'm curious to see what happens if I avoid that. Alright, so let's see. The panels are affixed to a set of rails that curve and crisscross, in patterns that remind you of seaweed. There are 4 depressions in the wall behind the rails, in which the panels look like they would fit. The panels show variously a barren shore, a city in flames, a flourishing city, and a tidal wave. It appears that any panel can be slid into any depression by following the network of rails. Let's lead with the barren shore. Slides without resistance and locks into place. And then I think we do flourishing city next. Yep. And then the city in flames. And then the tidal wave. You complete the sequence with the last panel, but it would not settle into the final depression. Suddenly the stone slabs begin to move on their own and revert to their original positions. Do I need to go in reverse order? Oh, that's the order? I'm trying to think of how I would... That didn't work. What if I do reverse order? Nope, that didn't work. Well, pretty sure I understand what the order is supposed to be. But... That didn't seem to work. Let's step away real. Oh, keep going with the order I had in... Okay, so try that order. Okay, we'll try it out. Let's see, where is it? Actually, yeah, given the nature of Andra, that one does make the most sense. Because the idea is let go of the memory of what was so that you can flourish in a new direction. Okay, that makes sense. The remaining panels retract and lock into place. Behind the heavy stones there is a metallic groan and then a steady whir. A small tile above the waist high slides back. Beneath there is a carving. It shows an image of an ocean waves curled around a crescent moon.
Hey there.
Seems that there's something else I need to, in order to complete the sequence and trigger whatever mechanism it covered. Well, let's see what we can do. I might be able to see into that. Or whatever the case may be. So, that's where we control the waterways. Presumably we can't get into there without the piece from the Andrite priest. So, what now? Can't see any more that direction. Problem is, we've got these guys. I don't think I can avoid a fight at this rate. Not after the initial confrontation. Nope. And there's a horde of people that way, so... Yeah, I don't think I can avoid a fight at this point. The question is, given what I know, do I really want to avoid a fight? That is the question. Now then, let's go see what lies in the other direction. Because if the impression is given that I can't really, well, move in either direction, then I may as well just have fun what I can. And then there's another person who follows. Never mind. Is there anyone interested this way? Nope, there's a bunch of people that way too. Wait a minute. Am I able to pass through the center? Oh shoot, that's the autosave. Crap, I'm gonna need to go to a different save. Maybe I should have lied. Well, I can always go back to the autosave and work my way back here if I really care enough. Where is that autosave anyway? Well, I can always go back to my previous save anyways, so since I haven't gotten that far anyway. Alright, I wonder if I can get past them by going down the center way. Alright, that'll be our next attempt. And it looks like, given how things timed out, I might be able to. It would just take me a few attempts. Question is, would that be worth the attempt? Is there safety in this direction? It would appear so. Alright, so there is a patrol in this direction. It's massive copper. The massive coppery bones encased under the eyes seem to be part of the hips of a giant skeleton. More of that giant skeleton then, huh? I'm definitely gonna regret quick saving here. Still, it looks like that is the way to slip past them. Ooh, there's even stuff that I can loot here. Oh crap. This could be a problem. Well, I should be able to poke my character's head into here and avoid most of this. Worst case scenario, I fight off the occasional Andrite faithful instead of all of them. Alright, now that we've done this...
Hey.
See if we can time the cycle correctly. Yes, we can. Alright, that's one.
Zawa is ready.
Alright, so they'll stand there. We'll wait for them to move back.
Zawa is ready.
Or we'll just... Just my bloody luck. Need to remember that my stealth stat is probably better than most. Actually, yeah, in my group it is. Oh, man. Alright, so I'll need to have Zawa hold back a little then. Alright. And move past.
I'm here.
Now go.
Zawa is ready.
Good. 2 down. Well, 3 down, technically.
I will.
You're moving. There they are. If I know they'll be sitting there for a while, let's take this risk. Nope. That is a risk that cannot be taken. Good to know. Okay, so now that we know where to go, it's probably for the best. There isn't a whole lot of talking for me to do. Alright, what?
Zawa is ready.
Alright, so now that we know that we need them to pass before we can send someone down. Be safely. Wait for them to move. Go.
What?
Actually, we can probably send
Yes?
more than one through as well. I don't think I can time Aloth correctly, so we'll just wait for the cycle.
Hey,
Alright, quick save this. Then we'll slip Aloth through, have him join up with the rest of us, and then carry on.
I?
Come on, you. There you go. Now go. Too soon. Go. Never imagined that I would be doing stealth in a CRPG.
hey.
Wait, I need to leave Aloth behind before doing the final quest?
All right then.
How will I know when I've hit that point? Yeah, well, I guess I'll find out for too long. So... Alright, so because of a bug, the game assumes you've already completed the second act and started the third, and at the beginning of the third, Aloth has a massive part of his backstory revealed. I mean, we know a decent amount about his backstory already, about what sounds like an abusive family... what looks to be an abusive family life.
Yeah?
Ah, crap. They spotted us. Well, if it's just a few people, I think we can make it work. God, these guys don't mess around. Okay, I'm gonna have to play this a little safer then. So now, but I can always slip people through the same way. Let's get to it. So, the problem is I don't really have a good replacement for Aloth from a combat standpoint. Although, you know what? Given what you said earlier about there being a certain... I'm trying to remember the exact phrasing. Given what you mentioned about being sure that I've got the cannons all prepared for... What is it? Being sure that I've got the cannons ready for something. I'm assuming...
All right.
I'm assuming
Sure.
that I'll be okay to complete this part and should have an opportunity to fix things up later. Well, should have an opportunity to swap him out with someone like the grieving mother. Okay. That seems legit. Alright, I'll try to keep that in mind. So once that I escape this, I'll swap Aloth out for the grieving mother. I'm not avoiding combat, am I? Oh god, Aloth's almost dead. Is anyone gonna let me cast my spells? Okay, I need some space. Adair, knock him back. Have I even gotten a chance to cast that spell? What, am I stunned out or something? I am very confused as to what happened. God, this is obnoxious. So, there's just no avoiding a fight then, is there? Given what I did, there's no avoiding a fight, is there? This is gonna be fun. These guys seem to be tough opponents. No wonder why they're expecting that you've already done Act 3. Potentially. Oh, I missed something? Oh, just campus supplies. Yeah, I'm starting to think lying was the better choice. Well, actually, we've got those campus supplies, we may as well camp.
Hey there.
So that at least we're well rested before nonsense happens.
Yeah?
Alright, let's make the attempt. At least we'll have the autosave. So, let's see what we're dealing with. Perhaps there's no other way. Unless... Okay. Oh, that's because I got stunned out. Okay, that explains it. When I am able, I'll cast my own stunning nonsense. Wait, that's not the spell. There we go. Now that should hopefully give us a better start. Alright, Massive is an important, not a large part of it. It's an important part of its backstory. Essentially, I can get spoiled on an important plot twist in the game itself. Okay, that's serious? Okay, good to know. Good to freaking know. I'll keep that in mind. Actually, it's a little too early to be dropping that. I'm already using that. Why would I cast that again? Cast this instead. Oh geez. Damage. Oh, Durance is already on it. Good. Actually, if they're all surrounding you like this, just lay into them. Oh wait, that hurts everyone, doesn't it? I'm about to die again. Heal me, please. Wait, how's Minaha over there? Cast stuff. I can't even tell what's going on with all this noise. well, it's about to die again. Although, it looks like we are doing better than before, I think. There we go. Ah, shoot, Maneja's down. This is getting a little too crazy. Been a little too crazy, to be fair. And I'm down. Man, this is what was waiting for me on that side? Good lord, I should have just stormed it directly. Well, I made life very difficult for myself, didn't I? This is clearly not a good way to go. The question is, what is a good way to go? Should I go back and pretend to be the Tidebringer? Let's go see what's recommended. I'm morbidly curious now. Let's see. Alright, option 1 poses the Tidebringer. Sneak inside. Did I miss something? I'm not entirely sure what they're expecting me to do for the stealth option.
Hey.
Yeah?
Because it seems that it's expecting me to have, well, it seems like it's expecting me to have something that I don't necessarily have right now. Wait, there's a journal that I can read somewhere? Looks like I'm actually avoiding a lot of nonsense by trying to sneak in. Let's see. Okay, let me see. Up the stairs to the Hall of Presence. Okay, looks like I will have to defeat a few Andrets after all. Okay. Well, if I can't avoid combat, which I clearly can't,
Usual.
may as well just own it. Alright, let's rest. Oh, no time to rest. And of course they went straight for Aloth. You break off and beat them. Ow, that's really hard.
Try some.
Well, let's see if we can defeat him anyway. Probably not, though, looking at all this nonsense. Give me a sec. Get that out of the way.
I'll just have to try something else.
Alright, well, can't necessarily... Alright, well, don't worry about her rest abilities, just get him. Down I go again.
Leave it.
There we go.
Hey,
Now we rest.
hey.
Wait.
This is getting no.
Oh, there was someone left. Okay. Did he get turned into an inanimate object briefly? I'm confused as to what exactly just happened. Well, whatever the case may be, there we are.
Hey there.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
I'll see what I
Hello?
can do. I'll have it in no time. The work of a moment.
Now this looks interesting. All of presence. Okay. Either way, bad news, but from your game choices, joining the dozens and helping Crucible Knights in their animancy projects, you can't get the best ending of the DLC. So, the White March is going to be plagued by religious and philosophical conflicts, so... Well, to be fair, what time isn't plagued by that? So, I'd be curious to know how things would resolve otherwise, but I suppose we shall see before too long. I suppose playing to both sides has its detriment. Or attempting to play to both sides, anyway. Alright, Halls of Presence. Now. So, need to find something. I don't know where exactly. So, I'm not gonna try and metagame anymore. I already have. Luckily, it seems everybody's remaining relatively grouped. It's likely I won't be able to avoid combat. At least not. I'll need to be more picky about my combat. Why do they hate Aloth so much? I mean, good lord, it's like you think Aloth killed your children. Okay, turn on party AI. There we go. Why did they hate outlaws so much? Despite the warmth of the nearby fires, a thin layer of frost clings to the stored supplies. At this point, if I don't want to play the game more than once before reviewing it, I'll have to
You might find this interesting.
look up a fair amount. And that's alright. Hello.
I'll see what I can do.
You sneak in and grab that?
The work of a moment.
Yes. I feel like that would end
Yeah?
badly if I tried to fight that.
I wonder what this is.
Hey there.
Man, camping supplies everywhere. Andre quarters key? Interesting. Wouldn't have noticed it without the high perception, I suspect. Oh geez. Well, they spotted me, so are they gonna follow?
Hey,
Well,
Hey there.
alright, let's get this over with. Alright, get in closer. Turn off party AI even. Get in there!
I'll teach.
I think you switched to a melee weapon. Alright, Al, save your good spells for later. Alright, disengage.
Teach you a lesson.
You know what? Just shred him. Okay, you are putting off a lot of damage. You need to die now. Put him to sleep. There we go.
Whew, good thing I sold most of my jewelry.
Sure.
Let's see, in the best ending, the march would be peaceful and both sides of the conflict would live together in harmony of their beliefs instead of falling into extremes between stasis and change, old and new. Okay, fair enough. I'd be curious to know how the steps one would need to take for that. Huh. This looks like it'll be important. Let's investigate elsewhere first. They did give a bunch of camping supplies in case it came down to fighting. Although, looks like it might be somewhere important that could be useful for... Oh dear. Alright, let's fight it. Let's have it out! Oh, that's a lot of people. This might be a problem.
Your end.
Let's see.
Beyond secret.
Endurance, keep me alive. Alright, that should keep those spell slingers relatively occupied. Let's try throwing debuffs onto their face. Well, something's trying to hurt us pretty badly. Oh, endurance is down. Yeah, I'm not winning this. Alright, let's go for what I think is the important thing.
Sure.
Alright, I'm pretty sure there's going to be something important in this room, so let's go ahead and see to it.
You've made a grave mistake. I will correct it in Andra's name.
Oh dear. I get the feeling I'm not supposed to fight you. Where can this be found? Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to fight this yet.
Sure.
Where to? Continue past the break in the wall. What do they mean? Oh, I think I see. Wonder if I can sneak past that. We'll find out. Let's see. I did dodge the worst conflicts in the ending. Conflicts between Deerwood and Red Ceres become worse because of the massacring flails. Also, and conflict between the ogres and the kit that live in the march. Okay. So I can at least take some solace in that. So can I slip past through here?
Smells like an ocean breeze. We've got to be close.
Let's hope so.
I'll have it in no time.
Ah, this is what they were
The
saying.
work of a moment.
Everybody step away. Except for
Aye.
Raloth. Actually, Adair, you can hit. You're a big boy, you can take it, Adair.
Hey there.
Aye?
Wow, that's quite the trap. Storm of holy fire, huh?
Yeah?
Ooh, good stuff. Ooh, this looks useful. This looks important. The Moons of Aora, maybe not so much, but still. Selected correspondence of Giftbringer Raiden. Sing, O ocean waves of Andra's sorrow, of her unrequited love for the unattainable moon. Sing of the ocean's sorrow so that we may forget our own. Each day the tides reenact Andra's longing for the great moon. The waters reach out at high tide, yearning for the heavenly body, only to slump it to low tide when the moon proves unattainable. You asked me once why I loved Andra so dearly, how I could go from a life on dry land to being a devotee to the goddess of the ocean. I sing of the ocean's sorrow so that I may forget my own. It is Andra's message that speaks to my heart. I have devoted my life to helping others discard painful memories, for that is the gift Andra gave me. When I lost my young daughter, my wife and I were inconsolable until a gift bearer offered to take my toddler's toys and cast them into the deepest waters. Truth be told, I and the other gift bearers I know have never even spoken to Andra. She is largely silent, and what she does speak, she uses floods and tidal waves instead of words. But we sing of the ocean's sorrow so that others may forget theirs. Andra's story, the story of desire unanswered, actually matters to people like you and me. Magrin cannot steer you to victory over sadness. Hylia cannot force joy down a crying throat. Only Andra can give us the strength to persevere when life seems without worth. That is the answer to your question regarding why I love my goddess so dearly. And yet, is there not something to be gained from that? I don't know. I don't know, like the idea of just casting it out and forgetting stuff like that. That does not seem like a good idea. That's not it. Quest item, right? Yep, these are quest items. Here we are. A recurring... Is this it? Yes, this one. A recurring signature in the pages of this notebook indicates that it belongs to someone named Dixley. Wait, is that it? Ah, here we are. I've got way too much random nonsense in here from all sorts of random stuff. This volume appears to serve many functions. There are notes in it detailing schedules and routines of the Abbey. There are favorite passages from Andrite texts, anointed with personal insights. There are also descriptions of dreams. Many seem purely symbolic, but one entry is of interest. It has been long since I dreamt of my rising. Yet now, with another rising soon upon us, this is the 5th time in a week. Perhaps channeled here, I can put it to rest. I am walking through the halls of silence. I feel eyes on me from all sides. Angry, vengeful eyes. I arrange the panels and curl my hands into the sign of the tide. The right hand is the wave, the left tracing the crescent moon with my 2 outer fingers. The way opens to me. I climb the steps and Andra's witness is installed there. The old Espirgulum, set to operate the valves. I use it like a lever and the water rises. There are angry shouts, and when I cover my ears they are louder still. But the water continues upward, far past where it should. I climb as high as I can, but I feel it, icy on my feet. Then it is over my head, and I cannot breathe. Suddenly I am outside the reliquary, looking at the Veil of Tears. The witness is in my hand, and the veil parts for it. I step through to the one place in the Abbey I feel protected. Only when I pass inside, I come out in total darkness. I call for help. I'm shouting, screaming for help. There is no answer. Stop. Sit there in the dark, waiting for what seems like ages. Then I realize, I don't know what I am.
Sure.
Ah,
Easy does it.
that is why I probably shouldn't be playing this right now, but you know what? The show must go on. So, we're looking for what minute. While we're here, may as well check out and see what Mana thinks she can find. What exactly were you looking for her? The salt well.
Death comes for you.
Put him to sleep.
Unite.
That should buy me some time to get up the big guns.
Death to our enemy!
You gonna do something, me? Cast spell. Then cast this to keep me alive. There we go. Now we can start really hurting him. Oh, you don't have your... Yeah, reactivate that. We need you murdering as quickly as possible.
What?
Oh, jeez. Looks like the conflict prompted a bunch of other crap. Oh. Well, we got our quick save, right? So, do I have the right idea?
Sure.
Well, now that I know what's back here, I can be a little more careful. What's down this way? Either way, lump the superficial differences between Kith races and the Wilders like ogres. It's cultural, not it's cultural, not sure what you're trying to... So, cultural, not physical differences, I assume? I'm not sure what that word is. Vithrak aren't less civilized or intelligent than Norlands or Almama, but in-universe humans still make massive differences between them because of the different or superficial levels. Fair enough. Okay, so that's another way down. So given that, but I've got quite the fight. If Maneha is right. Let's see. Unless there's further stuff down this way. Everywhere I go, there's stuff to worry about. Ah, heck, let's just fight this bunch. Hey, Aloth, put him to sleep. I want easy combat. How did you not have any problems? How the... Oh my god. How? Good lord. I regret everything. Where's the autosave? Here we are. Why do they always go for Aloth? What do you have against him? How to make this work? You know, Vithraks use telepathy, but Orlans talk like humans or elves. So elves and humans categorize Orlans as Kith instead of Wilders. even if Orlans still look down upon. Even if Orlans are still looked down upon. You like such cultural difference things in different universes. Fair enough. You did talk speak very highly of the game's world building, so that makes sense. Alright, Alof, let's see if we can lead by putting them all to sleep. And that didn't seem to do anything this time. Great. And then we do next. We attempt to put everybody to sleep again. Scum. Also, okay. Alright, you did cast the good. Alright, you did cast the good spell. That's good. See if we can knock over the priest first. Maybe that's been the problem we're having. Chain lightning. There we go. Now target the crossbow. Oh crap, more people. And they're targeting Durance too. That's great.
Death comes to you!
Oh, yep. Aloth is definitely not living through this nonsense. Luckily, a few of us may yet live. And Durance is still on the ground and is about to die! Great! Adair, sweep him. This is about to really start hurting. It's really bad timing. Try sweeping him again. I was trying to think I shouldn't have let my character bother with that. Oh man, that is unfortunate. Alright, let me make sure I'm correct on... Let's see. Oh, I went to this save instead? Yeah, that's fine. I can make this work.
Sure.
Alright, let's try again.
Aye?
Ah, crap, I'm the center of attention now. Although, if they pull me in like that, maybe we can do this to them. Maybe that'll work. Alright, now that we've done that. What kind of offensive spells do you have? Let's try this out. I just realized the frame rate is struggling. Don't even have that many internet tabs up right now. Ah crap, this group showed up. At least we mostly mopped up the other groups, so maybe we can still make this work.
More than wrong!
And Alloc is down. Great. Let's get Alloc back out. Oh, am I still alive? Well, however, I'm still alive. I'm not going to complain. That much. Okay, you need to be knocked off your feet. Ooh, that seemed to be effective. Alright, good. Now we should be able to knock him over the rest of the way. Monks are annoying. Is this what it's like to fight against Zawa?
Hey.
Good Lord.
Hey.
I'll see what's ahead.
Alrighty. Now that we've done this,
I'll see what I can do. The work of a moment.
let's see what's through here.
It's here. The salt well.
In the room is a pool. It's small, but deep enough that you can't see the bottom. The glassy surface almost looks frozen. So does Meneha. She stands rooted in place, staring at it.
You know, I thought it'd be bigger.
Looks deep anyway.
Gift bearers say the heaviest regrets and greatest sorrows get left here. So it better be.
What are you waiting for?
Ugh.
Meneha makes a little noise of frustration in the back of her throat.
You know how when you've been thinking about something so long, you're worried that when you finally get it, it won't be what you expected?
She tugs at one of her bracelets.
I mean, for all we know, that thing's just filled with leeches.
You're stalling.
Don't remind me.
How do I want to answer this? What if the memory of the massacre has prevented you from committing a similar crime?
That was my soul, but it wasn't me. I was a different person, shaped by a different past. I don't think I could do anything so awful now.
Her hands are clenched in front of her, and her brow is furrowed in determination. Despite it all, she sounds like she's asking a question. And this memory has shaped you and taught you restraint. Without it, you might choose differently. She lets out a long, slow breath.
I was afraid you'd say something like that.
She stares at the well for several seconds.
My parents always said that anything that seems too good to be true probably is. You spend so much time searching for a way to fix what's broken. You don't see that the fixing would only break something else.
She kicks a pebble into the pool. Falls in without so much as a ripple.
Only one thing left to do.
Maneha pulls a rolled cloth bundled out of her pack. You recall seeing it earlier. She snaps the leather cords that bind it and unfolds it to reveal a wine bottle.
Took this from the Marchezo cellar the night I was awakened. One of the finest vintages there. Been saving it to celebrate my new start. I think it's time to open it.
She jams the knife into the cork and twists it out with a squeaking pop. A lush, jammy aroma wafts from the bottle. She holds it under her nose and breathes deeply. She puts the bottle to her lips and tilts it back. After a long, slow drink, she smacks her lips.
A few years past its peak. Good thing we're enjoying it now.
She swirls the wine in the bottle before holding it out to you.
The best burdens are the ones you share.
Maneha passes you the bottle. An unpleasant sharpness has crept into the wine, but it's an enjoyable draught all the same. Together you finish the bottle.
Time to make some good memories.
She wipes her mouth with the back of her hand.
Hey,
Well, there it is.
I'll have it in no time. The work of a moment.
Well, that looks pretty good, actually.
hey.
Oh, and if I find something good, you can have half.
Yeah?
I hope that'll help put your mind at ease, Maneha. Alright, returning to the current events, you just get answers. Warlords do care and question their methods and Andrians do care and question their methods and ways. The leader of the temple fears being stripped from memories and ending up in the asylum. So, does he seem to know what exactly is causing this, then? Makes me wonder what would have happened if I had gone the other route. I'll have to explore this either on my own time on a different save or something else to that effect. I get the feeling that that would be a fascinating discussion to peer into. For now, though, we've accomplished our aim. Now we've got what we need from a story perspective, so now we just need to slip our way back. Or fight our way back, as the case may be. Depending on how I feel. And then figure out what to do. So, how do I want to play this? I don't know how easy it would be to avoid combat at this point, but we'll see.
I'll see what I can find.
No, I can at least get to this point without getting spotted. Question is it worth trying to avoid other combat? Where's the other one? Let's just take the risk. I'm feeling bold. Damn it! Well, that almost worked. Where's the quick save? You know what, let's rest before we try anything. I get the feeling I'm gonna need it. However this ends up shaking out. Wait a minute. I just had a terrible thought. I don't know if this will work out the way I expect, but I do wonder about something. Why do I get the feeling that... Okay, so there's that one. And then he walks back. And then both of them will walk back.
Hey there.
Come on, go back. There you go. And then we move.
Sure.
Or it just does not time out in our favor at the slightest. What the hey? Try fighting it. Actually, let's see what this does. Oh wow, Durance is already on the ground? Okay, never mind. Why is it not timing out this time?
Hey.
Well. And... no. Ah, man. I cannot win. By the way, it makes sense that enemies hate Aloth and Durance. They're both glass cannons, and Durance is also a healer for the party. They're easy to kill, and when they attack, the damage is massive. Makes sense that enemies attack them first on higher difficulties. Yeah, I guess that's fair. If the AI... well, I guess in that case, the goal would be to effectively force a dare... Actually, in that case, I wonder if it might make sense to adjust the levels I put onto a dare. Allow him to get more... well, allow him to engage more people directly. Doing that would allow me to effectively... well, might allow me to take on more nonsense. I guess we'll see. So none of us get spotted there. And you move, we move. And the problem is with how it's timed out right now. Yeah, I was worried about that. I don't know, can you move through without getting spotted? No. And worth a shot. I'm wondering if it might make sense to just make more sense to just fight this group on better terms. That might be what it boils down to at this point. I don't like that idea, but it might boil down. Oh, which do I prefer bashing my... well, which wall do I prefer bashing my head against? The Android combat?
And what does the flame reveal?
Do I prefer bashing my head against the wall with respect to combat or stealth? That's the question. I think I choose combat. Of course, there are also just that damn many of them.
Join arms!
Wait, why did I have Durance run up? It's gonna kill him. Easy. And Aloth's already on the ground. Durance is about to join him. Yep, okay. No. Combat's a bad idea. Crap. But the way things are timing out right now, I don't know if I can necessarily get a good combat encounter. How best to play this? How best to play this? Oh, you're moving at the same time now? Okay, I can make this work. When they move, we move. Guess I just had to be patient. Go. Nice. Now that we've done that, just need to get over here. Wait, what? Oh crap, you went through. Well, crap. This is bad. Well, let's see if we can win this fight anyway. It finally times out in my favor, and then I forget that... Oh, God. Clearly, after I'm done here, I should stop. Hey, experience is experience. Yeah, but experience in... Well, I don't know. The problem you run into is that it might be experience, but the problem is that... Well... What can I reasonably take on? Alright, so those two are moving. Oh crap.
Sure.
Thought I could move out of the way.
Hi? Yeah?
So now that I know that that's a possibility, what we will do...
Sure.
...is we will quick save as soon as we get past. There we go. Yeah, theoretically, if I... Ah. Well, alternatively, I may be able to bottleneck him.
Now, where were we?
Not dying, hopefully. Drop that on their heads. Wait, what the hell's going on here? Why did you guys break formation? Now Aloth is gonna get shredded again. Yeah, that's what I was trying to avoid. Should have stayed in stealth. Because apparently I get shredded by these guys. This is what I get for trying to be way too sneaky. Well, for not trying to be sneaky, I should say. Ah, God. Why am I streaming when I've got a mild cold? Oh boy. That's what the pain meds are for, right?
Oh, and if I find something good, you can have half.
Still, if I'm stealthing, I should be able to get through without, I say, as people start poking their heads out. Let's use this to try and sneak past. Alright, I think we're good now. Let's maintain stealth until we get over there. Oh jeez, how would Endurance take so much damage so fast?
It'll be good to rest.
Well, it missed. You cast this really powerful spell and it missed? How could you miss? He's 3 feet in front of you. You missed again, Eloth? That's your best spell. Oh, you see the problem now. Enemies in Antra Temple are mostly spellcasters and meat shields, so naturally they do more damage than you, and you have problems with them. Yeah, pretty much. I get the feeling that the intended experience, for this game at least, was to have us, well, I suspect that the intended experience was to compel us to be sneaky about it. Between red handprints, a clump of hair dangles from a stain of thick coagulated blood. Oh, that's fun. Let's open that up just in case I need a quicker way in. Alrighty. Form the sign of the tide on the hidden carving. You curl your hand as Kooto describes in his journal, and position it over the carving of the wave. Then using your other hand, you trace the arc of the crescent with your index and little fingers. Sound of rushing water?
Hey there.
Oh, and if I find something good, you can have half.
As always, the virgin barbarian dies first, but this... Oh, jeez, I'm not... The sweet Dilf monk endures for you. Sawa's best waifu. Okay. What? I have questions. What's over in this direction?
Nice and quiet.
Chamber of Tears. What might this be? Embedded in this deep semicircular slab is what looks to be a vessel for the sprinkling of holy water. In this context, however, it looks more like a lever. There are images engraved on the wall behind it. One of a rising wave, one of an open gate. In the distance, you hear the mechanical snap of rusted locks and the groan of iron hinges. Let's see what this does. Echoing voices reach your ears. The words are unintelligible, but you can make out laughter, crying, and cheers. Soon after, shouts of alarm resonates in the distance. With a click, the machine releases its hold on the strange rod. You pack the vessel away.
Let's hope we don't run into any of them on the way out.
Alright. Now that we've got that, Well, it's
Sure.
not like it would have had Kawoto's help anyway, given what I've just done. And it looks like he's gone too. Luckily, now that that's going on, I should theoretically have fewer enemies to worry about. Because they'll be far too occupied with what's going on to really have time for little old me. At least that's my assumption. Let's look around to be sure. It would seem that I am correct. Wave-crested key. Huh, interesting. So now I just have to... Let's see, enter the reliquary. Alright, let's figure out where this reliquary is. I have no idea how many Andrites I'll have to deal with it here still, but you know what? We will find out. Oh dear. Sacrilege. What's this going to entail? Where are they going, I wonder?
Easy does it.
Access to the reliquary. And that's to the outer area, I assume.
Oh, and if I find something good, you can have half.
Wonder what else I can... Let's see what else I can find while exploring around. The craftsmanship that gave form to this statue appears too skilled and refined to come from mere mortal hands. A thin film of iridescent, oh dear, dust floats on the calm surface of the water, obscuring its depth. Alright, we still have Andrites here. Chamber of the Fallen Moon. Could it be important to anything? So it looks like the reliquary is where I'm being drawn to no matter what. Well, may as well resolve the quest then. Alrighty. Let's see what lies within. Combat's gonna be ridiculously easy moving forward once that I'm done with the DLC, isn't it? At least by comparison. Let's see, shouldn't have problems with killing the remaining enemies, too few spellcasters. Should be able to massacre everyone. Probably. Oh dear. Let's see if it'll be worth it.
You've made a grave mistake. I will correct it in Andra's name.
Let's see what kind of combat this will entail first. even tell half of what's going on anymore. Crap. Durance is stunned out. Oh dear. Okay, yeah. Let's go deal with everything else first. Let's go exploring everything. And let's go finish exploring. Let's go get ourselves a little beat up. And then we can go deal with the rest. Figure out how we're gonna fight that one.
Sure.
Oh geez, that hurt. See if you can put him to sleep. Drop this on their heads. Oh dear, they're dealing a lot of damage to us. There we go.
Hey there.
Well, I guess you were technically correct. They were easier to deal with. And again, that's probably just because there weren't as many of them this time.
Sure.
Anything interesting in here? Nope. Oh dear. I would have thought the worst of it was over. No problem killing the remaining enemies. I remain skeptical. How much do I care, though? How much do I really care? Although I can feel that I'm being more impatient than I probably should be with this, so... do I call it here? No, I want to at least complete the stuff here in the Abbey first, but... problem is that... I've got some really tough combat. I've got some really tough combat to worry about here. That's the only thing that worries me. Let's see if there's any semi-easy combat first. I can always come back and explore around a little more.
what I can find.
Okay, there's still a lot over there. Looks like a fair number of the enemies are still lingering in this area. Well, through this bunch. Alright, should probably assume that it would be difficult to deal with the rest. At least as of what I've seen. In that case, we will rest to get all of our spells and endurance back. Well, spells and health back, I should say. And then we'll see what kind of nonsense awaits us.
Hey there.
Here we go.
You've made a grave mistake.
Okay. Alright, we need to deal with these guys. Alright, we need to deal with the priests of this group. Otherwise, we're just gonna be constantly, well, in serious trouble. Knock him about. Alright, hopefully we can keep me alive then. Hopefully Durance can keep us all alive. And 2 of us are already down. Shit. I do not see an easy way of winning this combat. That greatly worries me. We're technically at our best right now. Oh man, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be really rough. Maybe I can have Adair split off and deal with one of them. Kill spellcasters first? Yeah, it's just a matter of surviving the onslaught. It's just a matter of surviving the initial onslaught so that I can kill the spellcasters. Wait, that's a tidal fist? Ignore it. I love that. I was really hoping for more than that. And of course, I'm the central target right now because of course. Wait, why aren't we doing anything? Alright, I'm gonna need to cast Resurrect on somebody then. What the hell is Durance doing? Okay, clearly that doesn't work. The problem is that I don't have a good... I'm not starting out in a favorable position is the issue. And it looks like with how I'm being brought in, I'm the first one targeted, which means I'm getting stunned down almost immediately, which means I can't bring down my own stunning, which means I have no room to maneuver. Which means I either take a hefty amount of damage from the beefy boys. Oh god, there's no easy answer for this. No easy answer.
You've made a grave mistake.
Alright, let's see if I can bring in some summonables. God, look at all that damage! Look, Aloth is just straight up dead. And there was nothing I could do to stop it. And now I'm dead, and there was literally nothing I could do to stop it. And now... Oh, God. Wow, even a dare can't withstand all this? Yeah, when a dare isn't able to withstand this, I know there's bullshit afoot. Let's go to the quick save. Maybe if I rearrange the party order to have a dare in the position that my druid is in, maybe that could work. If only actually, wait. Is there any spell that I could cast before I enter the room? That might help. If so, that might make the difference.
Hey there.
Okay, let's see. Is there anything I can cast before entering that area? Anything I could consume, perhaps? There's plenty of stuff that I could theoretically consume, but I don't know how valuable it would be for long, given the nature of this.
Hope you're not expecting much.
Well, let's try this first. Worst case scenario, what happens is... Did this game just crash? Why is everything frozen? Okay, it's fine. That was weird. So, worst case scenario, what I do is I quit for now, well, as I call it here, and attempt to beat this next time. That might be what this boils down to. So let's see if this... Let's see if this modifies anything. Maybe a dare will get stunned down instead. That would make my life much simpler. Then maybe I can engage in disruption of my own. bunch of us got singled out. Well, Aloth went down immediately, but at least... Well, at least Durance is still alive and can theoretically deal with this. Wait, what are you doing? Get back in there. That's not gonna last very long, is it? Okay, that was useless. Well, I got one Faith Bearer. But now there's literally only 2 still standing. Yeah, I don't think I can win this. Not easily. Crap. Okay. How do I deal with it? How to deal with it? Use the holy nukes? What holy nuke? Alright, I'm gonna need a little more information than that, chat. What do you mean by holy nukes?
You've made a grave mistake.
Storm of holy fire? It didn't seem to do a whole lot the last time I tried it, but you know what? We'll see what happens. Not like Aloth's gonna live very long to see it anyway, whatever ends up happening. Alright, did that do anything? 1 miss, 4 graze, 3 hit. A decent amount of damage, but... Ah, hell.
The death must endure.
Wait, Storm of Holy Fire, huh? I'm not impressed. How the... Monks are the worst. Starting to think I should have taken out Kaoto when I had the chance. earlier may have had an easier time, at least bottlenecking.
Aye? Hey.
Another idea, cheat? Yeah, I don't do that. How best to handle this? Well, we'll give it a couple more attempts tonight. Worst case scenario, I bash my head into the wall repeatedly off stream until I figure out what the hell I'm doing.
You've made a grave mistake.
Actually, wonder if it would be theoretic. Nah, probably not. Maybe this'll help. Alright, let's pull down some summonables, see if that can help. Well, we've got a way to throw down all sorts of crap, so let's try it. Wait, a faith binder that close? Oh dear. Let's see if that helps at all. I think we seem to be doing a little better. I think. Where's Zawa? Okay, he just got knocked back by something. Alright, but a Tidal Fist is engaging Alot directly. Wait a minute. Let's use the usual BS. Please cast. There we go. That should buy us some time. Wait, they all got petrified somehow? I'll take it. Cast that on them. Wait. Two of our own got caught in it too?
Join arms!
That seemed to help, maybe. Not sure, honestly. Where'd that petrify even come from? Hard to tell, honestly. Did we even get any more of them down, or was it only the perception that we did better?
Wash you to better shores.
Well, that seemed to work a little better. Okay. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I'm thinking about this the wrong way. What if I approached more from the perspective of crowd control? We have a dare. Use that special ability that he gets from being a warrior to ward off the worst of the deflection coming at him from the monks.
Hey.
And then... I think that might be what it boils down to. We shall try. We'll pull out all the stops. We'll throw down distractions. We'll engage in AoE nonsense. We'll do whatever we can.
You've made a grave...
Alright. Return the favor. Then once that's done, we throw out some distractions. God, down already. Okay, what the hell just caused all that damage all of a sudden? Where did all that damage come from? It's impossible to tell what's going on anymore. Let's see, you should use potions instead of wasting endurance this time. And when you have to use endurance, heal the glass cannon, let meat shields be meat shields. Health and endurance are priorities. Yeah, that makes sense, but it's just a matter of timing, because how was I supposed to respond to whatever the hell just shredded me? This might be something I need to take offline.
Hey.
Knowing my luck, I probably can't even get it in offline. Alright, we try again.
You've made a great...
One more try. Remind me what this does? Lowered accuracy for a bunch of people? Just lead with that then. Well, they're gonna get that close to you. Give them this. Hey, what are you about to cast? Ah. Let's see, what else can I do? Ooh, actually, Aloth isn't being harassed for once. I might be able to make this work. Ah, heck. I interrupted the spell. Well, this seems to be working a little better, even if... Wait, Durance just went down? Maybe not. Alright, Adair, can you knock this guy out? Okay, we actually brought someone down. That's a progress. That's some progress. I'm about to die, but progress is progress all the same. Oh, maybe I can make this work. See if we can put some of them to sleep. Oh, nice! That buys us some more time. Did you just petrify yourself with that ability? Ooh, that guy's almost dead. Take him out. Well, we took out a few of them with us. We took a few of them down with us. I think that was the right idea. I want to try that one more time. Let's see. Perhaps I should change out the team. Maybe other party members would do better. You'd have to change Aloth anyway, so... maybe. Well, I'm trying to think of who I would change to, though. Canna doesn't make sense. Palagina would probably be good at surviving and keeping people alive. Since that Aloth's dying a lot anyway, perhaps I could bring Sagani... Perhaps I could bring Sagani in. Yeah, swap out Maneha and Aloth for Sagani and Palagina. That could work. What level am I right now? 14. Consistently, actually. So I've got everything I theoretically need to beat these guys. I just need to be more careful. In theory. And they bum rushed us. And they bum rushed us. Great. Okay, yep, I'm not winning with this team composition. We're swapping Maneha and Aloth out. Swap them out for Zagani and Palagina. Hopefully that makes a difference. Because Palagina would be better at staying alive. And then... Actually, alright. You know what? I want to be stubborn one last time. One last time I will be stubborn. And then I will make the attempt. Well, and then we'll shake things up. But if Alan's dying this quickly, it's not going to be much use to me. So, yeah, I'm thinking we swap out a couple. Yeah, we definitely should swap out a couple. If that's the case, then this may boil down to...
You've made a grave.
Well, I guess we'll see. And of course, they're going straight for Aloth again. Wait, how's that Tidal Fist already almost dead? Not that I'm gonna complain much, but I'm surprised is all. Although, to be fair, Adair is almost dead too. That's not good. Wow, Adair actually went down. That's a surprise.
Zawa was enjoying herself.
Wait, where am I? Oh, right there. Well, that went badly. Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna get this tonight. I'm clearly not gonna get this tonight. Okay, in that case, I'm not going to do too much off stream, but clearly, clearly I'm being too stubborn. I need to recognize that, hey, I need to swap my team out. I need to think about this. I need to do some research as to how exactly I need to manage this. And with enough time put into it, I should be able to come up with a strategy to win this one. So with that in mind, we'll head back to Cadnua. We'll pick up... Yeah, I'm thinking at this point, Palagina and Sagani would probably... Oh. Although, depending on what I'm looking for, maybe... Maybe someone like Kana wouldn't be the worst thing if I played him like a summoner. Because if the goal is to create distractions, well, if I play him with the intent of creating a metric ton of distractions, perhaps, maybe that could work. Because in theory, that would create a... Well, the problem is that we'd have to last long enough for Kana to actually get that sort of thing working. That would be the trick. Could I pull that off? That's unclear. Either way, Alot's dying too quickly. Chat, it looks like there was meant to be another message associated with that. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like that was only half of a message. Let's see, do the rest of White March, then you can do the rest of White March and Crackhold. Are you suggesting that I do something besides what I've currently done? Actually, another thing I could look into is, when was the last time I actually looked through my armor, weaponry, and all that fun stuff to make sure that, yes, I am bringing out the big guns, as it were. That might be another thing I should look into, making sure that, yes, I am using the utmost. So, in that case, what I'll do is head to Cadnua. And then we're going to think long and hard about how exactly we're going to approach this. Luckily, this upcoming week is Thanksgiving week in America, which means I'm taking the whole week off. Not traditional for everybody to take the whole week off, but that's usually what I do for this holiday anyway.
I must say, I'm impressed.
So I'm thinking what I do then. Actually, another problem might be that I don't have the rest bonus from... Actually, I wonder if the rest bonus from an inn or Cadnua would help.
Elegant yet understated. I had no idea.
Glad somebody likes it. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm pretty close to another level up. Huh. I suppose I could attempt to... Well, let's see. What would be the most important thing given what we're up against? On saves? I think we'll go with this rest bonus. And as far as the party is concerned, alright, where's the party option?
What? Hey.
Watch and learn.
Yeah, well, I can always mess with it before I leave. But I think I know who I want to bring along. Still.
Sure.
This is going to play out interestingly, isn't it? Oh, they've got you two rooming? That's amusing. Gravias over here.
Zawa is ready.
I'll figure it out. Either way. So, thanks to the holiday, I probably will try and find time to play this more often. So, I am going to be scrambling to finish a video, especially if my throat keeps acting up and I'm unable to do much recording. But at the same time, if I was able to sit here and ramble, then in theory, all I need to do tomorrow is take a pain pill, keep any use of my voice to a minimum during the morning, and then late morning, go at it then. And once that I've got everything I need recorded, in theory, it'll just be a matter of blazing through on normal work hours, or blazing through the video I want to make during normal work hours, and then in the afternoons, I should have all sorts of fun. I've got obligations on Monday and Thursday, but Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, if I've got nothing going on and nobody wants to try and do something impromptu, then yeah, I should be able to keep this going. So, there's an option to potentially look at doing other stuff unrelated to the White March to try and maybe bolster my level a little bit. Maybe do some of the well-seated Craghold bluffs, perhaps, as you mentioned, Chad. But either way, at this point, I need to call it. I'm just bashing my head against a wall and really need to think through what exactly I should do. So, I'll do some research, Here's some thoughts as to how exactly to structure my team, and with any luck, we'll be able to find a way through. So, hopefully Tuesday, but if not Saturday, I'll see you all then. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you to resolve this when I'm able.